Hey guys, welcome to WILDsides. Today we will be learning how to make a basic first aid kit. Let's get right to it. So today we're going to be making a basic first aid kit for an overnight backpacking trip. And we're just going to use this plastic baggie. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, it just has to hold all your ingredients pretty much. And here's all the items that we will be putting in our first aid kit. Okay, so our first item is tweezers. See, you can use these to remove ticks and splinters and all that stuff. Next, we have some sting relief. Say you get bit by like or stung by a wasp or a scorpion or bee, you can just remove the stinger and then put that on there to stop the itching and pain. Next, we have some gauze pads. These are for like almost big bandages or big, kind of just to wipe up the blood and just apply pressure. Next, we have some bandages. We have small bandages, big bandages, medium bandages, and then these butterfly ones somewhere around here. I think they're right here. And these are just to stop blood, like minor scrapes, cover those to minor scrapes and scratches. So now we have some aspirin and non-aspirin. This is for like toothaches, headaches, all that. Yep, common cold, toothache, all that type of stuff. Now we have some Q-tips. These are very optional. Like, say you could like put some of the ointment and the sting relief on that and then rub it on if you don't want to touch someone else, I guess. So right here we have some gloves, and you always want to put these on if you're treating someone else. Say they fall off and split their calf open or something like that, and they're bleeding a lot. You always want to put this on so you don't get your blood on their hands. No, yeah, their blood on your hands and your hands on their blood. Now we have some antibiotic ointment. Well, you put this on so it prevents infection. This is first aid burn cream. This, you could just put that on and it'll kind of stop the burning temporarily, itching and all that. So here we have some Benadryl. This is pretty much a mix of the insect ointment and the burn cream, and you can pretty much put it on anything like allergic reactions. You can put it on, what's it called, mosquito bites, anything like that. Okay, so now we have alcohol pads. So what I use it for is when I get chiggers, when I'm tramping around through the woods and I start to itch, it's probably most likely chiggers. There's a bunch of bumps. So what I do is I take an alcohol pad, I open it up, and I rub it on the chiggers. And what that does is it kills them and it doesn't itch very long. So for those of you who don't know what a chigger is almost like a mini tick. It's a little, really itty bitty red thing. And what it does is it burrows into your skin and it keeps biting and biting, and it itches really bad. So what you do is you wipe it with alcohol and it kills the chiggers, and then it won't itch very long. You still have to put the cream on it to keep it itching from then, but then it won't continuously itch. So now we have moleskin. So this right here it's kind of prevents you from getting a blister. So what it is say you're hiking and you start to feel a really hot spot on your foot. Well, that's because friction is rubbing it, and that will turn into a blister. So what you do is you take it and you peel this part back, and it's a very sticky side, but you cut it to make it the piece of the hot spot, and you stick it on there, and then it will quit the friction because now your sock is rubbing against this and not your skin. So blisters can't form on moleskin. And last, my two favorite things, which I probably use the most, is super glue and duct tape. So duct tape is it has a variety of uses. You can use it as moleskin. You can use it to, you put a band-aid on, put a gauze pad on, then wrap it around so it stops the bleeding. And if you cut yourself, instead of using stitches, you can just put super glue on it and it holds it together. So these are probably my two favorite items in my first aid kit. So what won't fit in my first aid kit, and I don't really have right in this, is a triangular bandage. You can use a bandana. Also, I use my scout neckerchief because it's very big and you can use it as an arm sling. And there's one more thing that's very important. If you have any allergies, maybe you could put an EpiPen in here, or any medications that you take you always want to keep, like a little pill pouch or something. That's what I call them. And you just put it in and then you have your pills and your medication. Also, you could probably fit an EpiPen in here. So this is a very basic first aid kit. It would be more used for a day hike or a overnight backpacking trip, maybe pushing 2 nights, but if I was going on a 2-night backpacking trip, I'd definitely take something a little bigger and a lot more items in there. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed learning how to make a basic first aid kit. My name's Jack. Be nimble, be quick, and I'll see you next time. So today we're going to be making a first aid kit.